Alright, this brand new GXL Cruiser is going all the way to the regional parts of Northern Territory and Arnhem Land. This is going to put it straight to the test. As soon as David picks it up from us, it's going north and it's going to cop an absolute hiding. It's going to stop in an AEV first for the 1000k check before he starts hitting the gravel and the corrugations. What a build, mate. We're so stoked to finally get this to you. It's been a long time coming, but the process is definitely worth it. So it's a GXL, graphite grey GXL AEV chop and extension. We've used the JMACX chassis, the 4495 GVM chassis kit with 4.5 tonne brake tow capacity. Okay, so it's 4.5 tonne GVM or 4495 plus 4.5 tonne brake tow. All because of this U-Butte massive strong chassis in the back. All I can say is that we've done a few of these now and the difference in ride quality and handling is actually mind-blowing. The strength that it provides the car and the rear loading and towing ability, there's no more wobbles, no more flexing. It just feels so true and solid on the road now, even when you're towing. So it's the biggest thing that we've noticed compared to the standard chassis extension as opposed to this much stronger chassis. So it just feels super solid and comfortable. It's like driving a Cloud, hey, like with the proper setup with the King shocks and the airbags and JMACX's new progressive rate armoured coils as well. Well, what you're looking at the back here is an Norweld Canopy. Obviously, it's all we use, Norweld. This is a 4.5 package, 3 drawers, upright fridge. We've got the big 200 amp lithium in behind the upright. Done a little bit different with this one. This is the new Travel Buddy holder. It's quite cool. Little stainless steel marine Travel Buddy, but with the new bracket system that Norweld have fabricated for it. Hides it up nice and high and towards the back. We've done our usual full EnerDrive suite of goodies. Like I said, the big 200 amp hours up in behind the fridge here. 2000 watt inverter. We're using all the Marine monitoring for this one as well. So we can actually monitor exactly what each channel is drawing, the lights, how much the fridge is pulling, exactly how much solar is coming in through the DC to DC, and an overall figure. You can actually monitor quite a lot of other different things with this system as well, but it's just a really cool sort of trick layout for you to get a better guide on exactly what certain things are using. You can monitor your power a little bit better. Core lights, as usual. We've gone with the ROH Vapors on this with the Falcon AT3Ws. We love those tyres, they're actually mint. So part of every 4495 kit is the Toolkit system, Toolkit exhaust system. Obviously, with all of our builds, we chuck in the Smitty built 10,000 pound rear winch. It's a waterproof unit. It doesn't break the bank either. We just like them. They come with rope, wireless remote, all that sort of stuff. They fit in there really nice and neat. They're one of the lighter winches too to chuck in the rear. 7-pin flat and an Anderson plug with the Red Arc brake. TowPro V3 is all part of every one. The rear airbag inlets as well. So chucked a couple of little steady mini 10 watt LED floodlights as well. They're switched from inside the cab. They come on with some of the little Thunder LED side lights as well on the side of the roof rack. Now come around this way. This is sort of the, I suppose, storage end of, or storage side of the Canopy. All of our normal electronic and EnerDrive and Marine gear over here. Where like we said on a couple of the last builds, we now paint the panels just to make cleaning a lot easier. It hides a lot of any little speckles and grime and finger marks and all that sort of stuff. So, and the 1200mm overhead shelf too. If yeah, none of you's new by now. This is Ezra. He's the real boss.
Yeah, mate.
He's with me this morning doing some filming. This is your typical AEV cut and shut for the actual cab. We sort of take advantage of the conversion and then dress up the interior as well. We put seat covers, we use all the sand grabber floor mats, and with the GXLs we also have the option of the Department of the Interior roof console with the TX 4500 UHF. And on this side we normally always chuck in the upgraded switch panel. We can fit more accessories and switches and bits and bobs in there. I'll pop the bonnet. Actually, first before we move around there, this is the Rhino Pioneer platform. That's a standard on all of our builds. A couple of floodlights on each side. They're all controlled from inside the cab. And we've got a 135 watt solar panel, slimline panel on the roof of the cab too. I'll pop the bonnet. Clear your mirrors, obviously. They're a must-have. Coming around the front, we've got the usual Summit Deluxe bar work from ARB. It's the, we've put our textured powder on it, the UV stable powder coat. It's just a lot more durable. It doesn't rust out, and it's it can take a hit too. So stones tend to not chip the paint anywhere near as easy as the standard black or any of the 2-pack paints too. So a couple of spotties, the Great White Gen 2s, the combo lenses, throw a lot of light, and obviously under the bonnet has had some love from the man himself, Cookie, up in Mackay. He's done his usual master work on the tune. It's been on the dyno. We've got a high flow GPU intercooler here, the fuel manager pre-filter, and a catch can, a ProVent 200 catch can up the front. Combine all that with the stock lock dual speed lockup kit is just an essential for the 200 series. It's when the standard sort of torque converter and drivability of them, they tend to get a lot of torque converter flare and hump between gears. So with the lockup kit engaged and the extra power, it's phenomenal. It sort of just stays true and it locks into the gear, gives you all that power that you've got in this thing, puts it to the road, so there's no slipping and all that sort of stuff. So sort of need to drive one to be able to understand exactly the difference, and it's phenomenal. So look how much this is harder than building cars. Look at him. And we upgrade the crank battery as standard. It's a must do. The factory batteries are crap. So ProVent catch can goes up in under the front there with the drain coming out the wheel arch under in here. That's all done by the boys at Diesel Power Unlimited. So yeah, well actually with this one, we've gone with the 30-second wraparound awning. We've sort of fabricated some custom brackets to make it work on the multi-rack from Norwell. And look at it. Awesome. Poleless shade. There are poles that you can drop down as well. If it's super windy, there's a pole there, and it comes with a few guide ropes too. One thing I will point out as well, it's an optional extra for what we can offer you guys, is the full underbody spray protection. So it's a full cavity seal. The whole underbody gets sprayed, detailed all at the same time. We can do it all inside the doors as well. This one's had it done, and it's actually just come up so tight. It just seals everything, puts a nice thick durable black coat over the whole underbody. We obviously leave the shocks, coils, exhaust, all that sort of stuff still exposed, and you seal up all the chassis, all inside, all the tubes, everything. And it's just this awesome peace of mind that that the salt and sand and all that sort of stuff's not just going to get in there real quick. So forgot to mention a couple of steady light bars up on the roof, two 21.5-inch light bars that we put on an angle. Sort of shines light down in the corners of the road. Comes up pretty cool. They're not really designed for like bulk distance. It's just to give that spread off the corners of the road, off the embankments and stuff, to see anything coming up. So when you turn them on with the great whites on the front, it's just this like screen of light. It's really, it's awesome. David's gonna find it pretty handy, I reckon, up north. David, mate, we hope that you enjoy this car as much as we've enjoyed showing it off, I suppose. It's come together really quite trick. Legend. Cheers, mate.